I've got a bit of a challenge and it might not be possible, but a nice jumper has come into us and whoever owned it before did a really good repair on the front, but it's done in white thread. So I'm going to try and unpick it and re-repair it. I don't know how well it's going to go, but I thought I'd give it a try. The first thing to do is to find a really good match, an exact match ideally. I think that's probably as good as we're going to get. And maybe the navy is better. Yeah, I'm going to go with the navy. So first thing I'm going to do is to try and snip out these little white stitches from the front and release them. I have to say they've done a very good job. It's not that easy to unpick it. A stitch coming there. Very strange that somebody who clearly was quite a competent repairer has used such a poor match of thread. There we are, got rid of the thread. Right, got the hole there. By the way, we don't sell jumpers that have been repaired on the front unless, sometimes cable knit, you can do it in a way that it's not visible. But I just wanted to see whether I could do this one. Obviously, there are lots of people who do fabulous repairs. You may have seen them online with matching thread and it's all perfectly done. That's a very expensive way of doing it and definitely worthwhile sending off to one of those services, but they will charge sort of 40 or 50 pounds to do it in our experience, and these are jumpers that we are selling for not much more than that, so obviously it's not a realistic way of doing it. Right, I've circled around a bit. I think I'm done as much as I can. I don't think any further stitches is going to make it any neater. So let's have a little look when I've tied it off. You can see that's very close up. You can just see it. I'm going to press it and see if that just smooths it over and whether it's going to be good enough. Let's give it a quick blast with the steam.
No, it's not leaping out.
Yeah, you found it.
But you know, only because you told me there's a repair in it.
I think they've done more than one, haven't they? Look. It's the jumper that keeps on giving. I found a second hole with white thread, although it's very perfectly done. Yeah. Thinking that's a success. Whether it's good enough to sell or not, I don't know, but it's there. If you're thinking a jumper has had it because you've made a hole, very often they get caught on, if you're not careful, on your belt buckle. Have a go. If you're very, very careful with tiny stitches and a good match, you can execute a really usable repair and nobody would know. If you were wearing this jumper, nobody would spot that it has a little repair on the front. It's always worth a try. Worth it to keep an old favourite.